This is the one time in raid you do not want to do what I'm about to do in this video. I'm about to pull all my ancient shard right now because of this extra legendary event that is going on. Why? Because I'm close to Messi. That's the only reason or the only exception to that rule. If you're this close to Messi, you can see my RSL helper right here on the screen. It shows that I am that close to Messi. I am 118 shards in, so it's not even 150, it's not 170, but I always advise that you come close to that 150 mark before you can pull just maybe 50 ancient shards, actually 70 ancient shards, because the Messi is 220. That's when you're guaranteed for a legendary. So that's when you're guaranteed a legendary to get one extra one. But why am I doing it? Because I feel like 84 to 90, maybe using gems to even push some more and give me that legendary. And you agree with me that in raid, getting 2 legendaries for 100 ancient shards seems to be about the right thing to do. Especially if you've been unlucky enough to pull this far without getting a legendary, then this is the best event for you guys. So I have to put this disclaimer in the beginning of this video so you don't go and pull your shards when you're 1, 2, 5, 10, 20 or even 50 shards in without a legendary. So that's something to note right here. The chances of getting a legendary today does not increase. See if I can go to my portal right here and click. You can see for ancient shards, the chances of getting a legendary is still 0.5, a measly 0.5%. You always want to save your shards for a 2x on ancient events. So with all that disclaimer out of the way, it's time for me to gamble and see whether I'll be lucky enough to get a legendary in my first 10 pool or in my 80th pool, or will I need to go into my gems, my 2000 gems, free to play, by the way, to see if I can get this double legendary event. Another reason why I'm actually pulling is because there is no 2x event that is coming up in the future, right? Next weekend will be a 2x on secret shards. So if you've been saving your secret shards, next weekend I have 11 right here. So I have enough shards for whatever that is coming up. The next fusion that is coming up, I have voids, I have primer, I have a backup. That's what I'm trying to say. Still giving disclaimers though. Now, what am I expecting to get from these shards? I'm looking forward to even if it's a duplicate legendaries, I do not mind, so I can fill up my faction guardians. Yes, my account is that end game where I don't mind filling up faction guardians with duplicates, and it will be fine if I can just get duplicates. And what about unique champions? Which unique champion am I looking forward to? A second Duchess, a Rotos, you know, there are lots of legendaries that I do not own yet on the game, so I can't begin to list them all out because we'll be here. Corvus, there are a lot of champions who are out in raid these days who I obviously do not have, so I don't want to just set my expectations high and then come out dry and not get anything. So that's what the vault is looking like in terms of legendaries, and this is what the reserve is looking like in terms of legendaries. So I do not have legendary skill tomes to book them, but here I am still chasing after them just because I feel like this is the right time for me to get a legendary. It's time for me to pull the shard. All right, let's go straight up with the 10 pool and see if I can get the legendary in my first 10 pool. This is what you expect from a from a normal event like this. Now, some rares that I'm looking forward to for this champion that is going on right now, this fusion, Lady Mikage. Some champions that I'm looking forward to, some epics, especially these ones. I'm looking where I have this champion, where some epics that I do not have right now. See, so I use them as food. I've gotten them before, so hopefully I get some epics over here. As for the rares, it has to be void rares that I'm looking forward to, not these other rares, because I already have this champion. So I just wanted to take a look at the rares, the epics again, see if I can pull some of them from this. Please give me a legendary, don't disappoint me, raid. That's an epic. Double legendary, get one for free. There's no summon rush, there's no champion chase attached to this shard event, and it's kind of crazy. Come on, don't make me pull everything. I thought I'll just pull 30 or so. I hope my RSL helper count is correct, because if it's not, that means I'll have to pull a tire 100 and something to get this one. Please let it be now, please. This is a fusion champion, right? This is a champion that was just for the fusion that just ended. I got another copy right now. All right, it's not looking nice. 44. Let's do 4 pulls only and see what we can get from these 4 pulls. I still have 40 to go, so there's still hope, right? 4 pulls, single pulls. Let's mix it up a little bit. Pay some tax. I thought it's about to be the legendary. And boom, Boonby. I'm not looking for any of these epics except the ones that are for this fusion. And the 4th one, legendary. Almost. All right, let's go back to 10 pulls again and see whether my luck is hiding right now. Since I paid the tax of 4, don't make me use my gems for this. Come on, Raid. Taxed. Another 10. Strong disclaimer at the beginning of this video, do not try this at home. It's for only professionals. Else this is going to happen. Not even epics that you need, just rares. Another 10 pull, then I'm going single pulls for the last 10. Because I do not want to use my gems, please. Seems like we're going to touch our gems in this one. 10 last pulls, single pulls for the last 10. Come on, Rage, don't do this to me right now. Don't make me regret this. Do I have to hit my Messi before I get a legendary? I guess 220 mark, that's what we have to go. That's an epic, almost. All 84 shards, all gone. 5 more to go. I really thought I was going to get it before 50. That's why I did this entire video. But seems like this is the reality that if you're not close to Messi, you might end up hitting that 220 mark before you expect that legendary. Especially since it's not 2x weekend. And that's a Durogin. The last 2 ancient shards before I have to use my gems, which is going to be a pain. Tell you what, I have to go look at my video to see if I'm even close to Messi. Let me check out my last shard pool video to make sure I'm close to Messi. All right, I did check my old account. I mean, my old shard pool video during that 2x. I did not get a legendary, so this is correct. I'm 202 shards in. That means in a 10 or 20 pool right now, I will get that, hit that legendary. I've gone way above and beyond what I actually expected. But let's just go in there and buy 10 more from our shop using gems. Not something I recommend for newer players, of course, but I'm doing it out of desperation right now because yeah, I want a legendary. So let's go to what? To the shop. Gems. We get one for free? No. Gem shop and buy a 10 pool, which is gonna be 900 gems. 11 ancients. Not recommended. Let me just claim it and do single pulls for this one and see if I can get it before the 10th pool. 202 shards in. Where is my legendary? I even made exactly enough space that I thought I would need for this shard pool video. 100, that's my estimate. So I've come over to almost 90 right now. Or 90 something. 95 shards in. It better be something valuable. If I have to wait this long to get it, let it not be something I will just be a duplicate of one I already have. It better be some champion that is going to be amazing and it's one that I do not have. Finally, what's going to be the extra legendary? Please be new too. It's also new. Tila Gomen is new for my account. No, she's not new. She's not new. But he is new. He is new. While everybody was doing the decrease defense and weaken, because that's what he's best known for, right? places weaken and decrease defense debuff on all enemies for 2 turns, just like a Lydia. I had to wait until I got a Lydia to make this happen for my account. Is a master champion at this skill for especially clan boss or any content, because it doesn't hit when it's placing it, it just places it right without actually hitting the enemies. So that's amazing right here. Draco Morph. Whenever I saw the small Draco epic, it seems like it's taunting me, but here I am finally with my own Draco Morph champion. So where I don't want to use a Lydia, he could be the champion placing decrease defense and weaken, because that's how you do big damage to enemies. So was it worth it? Hell yeah. On this skill, he attacks 4 times at random. Each hit places 5% poison debuffs for 3 turns. That's a lot of poison. On one enemy, he's just going to place 4 poisons for 3 turns. Damn, this champion is amazing. He's no longer talked about that much in raid because his role is just like a normal debuffer. For damage, he can do some damage also. But most people just built him with high accuracy, high speed, and debuff. So he's gonna have to be one of the champions I take a look at soon in a champion guide after I get books for him. But will it be high on my priority list to build? Probably, since I already have a Lydia, maybe not so high priority. But here he is finally. Attacks one enemy, damage increases by 10% for each debuff on the target. That's a lot of damage coming from an A1 when the boss just has a lot of debuff on him, especially the clan boss or maybe Hydra heads. That's something it can be used for. Tila Gomen is not new to raid. I think I already have her. Yeah, she's not new. She has a continuous heal. She's useful in the Hydra. She has HP burn. Places continuous heal. He has HP burn, AoE HP burn on all the enemies, right? 100% chance to land it. Her damage is based on HP. And where is it? Also, 85% chance of increasing the duration of all HP burn debuff on all enemies by 1 turn. Places Leech and a Hex debuff for 2 turns. Yes, these are all things you need for the Hydra. HP burn and Hex coming from her is amazing. I think she was recently, her skill was recently changed. That's why she now has better utility, I guess. So steals 1 random buff from the target. And also I never built her, and yeah, I never built her, but she's gonna be useful somewhere, I guess, in the Hydra. So that's my shard pool. 2x ancient came in clutch and I finally got her. Let me quickly see that she's actually a duplicate and she's not new. I mean, I finally got the legendary, and that's gonna be Tila Gomen from the Ox faction. And yeah, mission accomplished. My second copy. So I did not lose that. I got Draco Morph, which hits the brand new Lego I was looking for. And finally, I also got Tila, which is also helping me fill up my faction guardians that I was also looking for the Ox faction at least. How did your shard pool go? Were you close to Mercy? Did you pull shard for this? If I can check right now for my RSA hopper, it has currently reset back to 0. So that's how you keep accurate track to know whether you should pull your shards or not. I came in knowing that I will pull up to 100 ancients, and I was prepared for it in terms of the gems, but I was hoping I get it on the 50th ancient or so, but it wasn't happening. I had to go all the way to 100 and then finally hit my legendary champion. 2x extra legendary event has ended for me. Once it happens once, it will not happen again. So take note of that. Don't keep pulling thinking it's gonna happen again. No. So I look forward to the next content that is coming up in raid. I just wanted to pull this one real quick and add it for the video for today. Help me hit like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more daily raid Shadow Legends content. Join us in a live stream later this evening where I'm doing account takeovers, account reviews, and all that good stuff later in the evening. Late night recaps for about raid and all that good stuff. Make sure you hit that join button below if you want your account taken over once a month, gear cleanses and all that good stuff, all for you guys, for adding value to the channel and supporting it. Later, guys.